you today of why real estate and selling a house is like dating. I have an analogy for everything, and what I would say is that I think that in real estate, I don't even want to call myself a realtor anymore. I want to call myself a wedding coordinator / marriage counselor. And the reason I feel that this is kind of like dating is because I feel that the seller is like a girl and that the buyer is like a boy. So I want to give you some of the steps of real estate and how that is an analogy in the dating world. So the first thing would be the coming soon. The coming soon sign is like, you know, you put it in the front yard. It's kind of like letting everybody know. You're letting everybody at work and everybody around you like, hey, I'm thinking about getting back out there. I'm starting to get myself ready, getting everything in my life organized so that I can be available and willing to go out and start dating, right? So that's the coming soon sign. You get your hair done, you go to the mall, you're getting ready to go out on Saturday night, and you get a new outfit, and you just want to make sure, you haven't been out in 7 years, because, and again, haha, here's another thing. The 7-year itch, you know how they say the 7-year itch in marriage? Well, I think the average year span for people that live in their home is 7 years. So, you're starting to get back out there, and so you get your makeup done, you get a new outfit, which is also like you get your house fresh painted, new carpet, your carpet clean, you declutter. You want to make sure that you look great for everybody. Then I say the open house is kind of like a Saturday night. Here you go. You're going to, we're going to market your open house. You're going to make sure everybody knows that, Saturday night, this is when you're going to want to see who's fresh on the market. This is when you're going to go out clubbing. And, when you walk in to that club, you want to make sure that everybody just kind of, wow. It's kind of like when you watch HGTV and, they do the fixer-upper and they do the reveal and they're like, oh my gosh, and everybody loves the reveal. That's the open house. It's a reveal party. It's a preview party for everybody to come and check it out and, see what's great about it. Then I say that the showing, which is what the buyer agent makes to come and see the home, that's like a first date. That's when, they take a look around, they see if it fits their needs, and you go out for, even if you do a speed date, it's like speed dating for 15, 20 minutes. And so you really have that opportunity to hopefully see what the buyer likes in you and see if there's a match, kind of like dating. And then I feel like as your agent, your listing agent, I'm kind of like your girlfriend, because remember, the seller's the girl. And we're waiting for feedback. And you call me and you're like, Colleen, did you hear anything? Does he like me? Do you think he's going to ask me out again? Do you think, what did he say? What did he like? What did he not like? So you want to know, was I a fit? Does he like the floor plan? All of that. And if they don't even give us feedback, it's kind of like that book or that movie, he's just not that into you. And I think that if we're not getting feedback, it's just because it wasn't a fit. They don't want to text us or call us and let us know they're not a fit. So they just avoid us, right? So they just go on because they want to date. They want to get married. So they're going on and dating other people, and you don't ever hear from them again. Even though I'm your girlfriend, I am calling and I'm trying to get us feedback. So I'm like, do we have to color our hair? Did I say the wrong thing? So that's kind of like a showing in a first date. Now, your second showing may be a nighttime showing, and this is it. Like, they're looking at us and they're looking at 2 others. So they've narrowed it down to 3 girls of who they're going to make a proposal to. So we've got to look really perfect. Lights on, music, it's got to smell good, it's got to look good. Everything has to be perfect. And I think that that's kind of like your second date. So I would say that the offer is kind of like a proposal. And they're offering to get engaged. And we're not there yet to the wedding, but they're offering us, they like us, and it's very similar to when you open the box. Like, we don't know, like when I open an offer, I don't know, how big is it gonna be? How good is it gonna look? So you open the box and you're like, oh, and then is it cash, like a Tiffany's ring? Or is it conventional, like, a store in the mall? Is it the ring? it's kind of like the offer price. You're like, how big is it? And, you know, am I excited? Is it exactly what I was looking for? And the bigger the ring, the better, right? So it's kind of like the carat. Is it 2 carats? Oh! And you get all excited about that. So then you want to talk about the terms in the contract. I mean, the size of the diamond, that's just the sale price. But the terms, is there a prenup? Do you want to have kids? How many kids do you want to have? Are you expecting me to stay home with the kids, or can I still, you know, continue on with my career? All of those things, which are the pages to the contract. There's 9 pages plus all the addendums. You gotta kind of talk through that and make sure that it's a perfect fit. And then what day, you know, when you accept the proposal, you're like, okay, did you want to get married in 3 years? Is this like a long-term commitment? Or are we going to get married pretty quick, like in, say, 30, 35 days? So I would say that that's kind of like the offer price, or an offer for the home. Then, during the process, there are things that can make it go sideways during the engagement. Perhaps there was a bachelor party and things didn't go well and you broke up. And I would say one of my biggest pet peeves is when you get terminated on and you didn't even know you had you know, an issue. You didn't even know that there was an argument or anything. So when you get terminated on in an email is what I mean. So always, I like it when I get it. We have to, you know, terminate on behalf of our buyers, but I like it when I have the courteousness of the other agent to just give me a call, and if you get our voicemail, just say, hey, just wanted to let you know, didn't work out, yada yada. Then right before closing, and the celebration of the wedding day, is the walkthrough. So the walkthrough is very similar to the rehearsal dinner. It's right before everybody's excited, you're nervous, all of those feelings right before, the day before. So that's kind of like the rehearsal dinner. And then of course there is the closing, and the closing is the wedding. And that's the celebration, and that's the fun, and you're excited, and everybody gets to celebrate. And so I think very much that real estate is like dating and planning for a wedding. And if you are looking for a wedding coordinator, you can give me a call at 214-284-1080. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have an analogy for everything in life. I could tell you a ton of analogies, but I really think that real estate is a lot like the dating scene. So let me know your thoughts. Have a great weekend.